Hey, hi, hello! Today's like a little bit of a hefty video. It's a little hefty. Today I'm gonna be teaching you why boys don't like you and how we can fix that. You guys are probably used to hearing this, the same old, oh my god, you need to be mysterious, you need to be this, you need to be the catch. Well, it's true, but I'm gonna teach you how to do it naturally, efficiently, and I'm gonna be teaching you why it works. Not just some bullshit. How do I know? Because I have a boyfriend that loves me very much. And you heard it here from the source. I have my list out. Let's get freaking started. I will also be doing my makeup while we do this. Everything's gonna be linked in my Amazon storefront. The first one is my favorite one, okay? Disclaimer. Let me put a disclaimer out before I start. Sometimes, if you're watching this because of one specific boy, first of all, it's okay to not be compatible with somebody. It's okay if a boy doesn't like you in middle school. Life will go on. Anyway, let's get started. If this is a reoccurring issue, I'm talking to the girls that you're like, okay, it's not just one boy. Let's say it's every single boy. And let's say I have been able to get a boyfriend, but he just somehow does not like me or shows any interest in me and he's bored of me and this, that, the other thing. Here is your secret card, okay? So that disclaimer's out of the way. Are you a good person? Are you a good person? And I ask this because you're probably like, define good, Alyssa, nobody's good. I've heard it all, yeah. It's subjective to each and every individual and this, that, the other thing. Somebody's religion can define what's good and morally correct. Yeah. I've heard it all, okay? But I mean you. Are you the best version that you can be right now? Because if not, you can go ahead and click off this video, okay? You can go watch my other videos and come back when you're ready. You should not be dating, period, if you are not mature, if you do not know who you are, or if you're still insecure. Goodbye. Goodbye. And I'm not trying to be harsh, but I'm trying to be real with you. Your relationship will never ever work if you do not love yourself. Listen to this. In my book that I'm writing, okay, I have a poem in the book. It's a poetry book. Get with the program. And the book literally says, you cannot love me, nor can you hate me, because you do not know me. So if I do not love myself, I am loved by no one. Everybody's perception of you is different. Even that person that you think knows you the most, and yada, 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 they have a different perception of you in their head. And it's crazy to think about, and sometimes it keeps me up at night. And no one will 100% know you besides you and God. God knows all of the things that you've done and thought of, literally thought of too, and he still loves you. So, yeah. Get with the program. Yep, I said it. Are you a good person? Or are you the best version of yourself that you can be? Because I'll tell you another thing. Yes, I will! I will tell you another thing. You will attract what you are. Maybe a reason why all the guys that get with you are pieces of shit because you met them at your lowest point. Maybe you trauma bonded to them. Whatever it is, you think someone you meet at the club is gonna be different than somebody you meet at church? Yes. Somebody you meet at a library is gonna be different than somebody you met at the strip club. Whoa! First of all, what were you doing there? A club. You went there because you felt like it. Maybe you're not a club person, but that day you were. And that was the day you met that piece of shit. You will match the person's vibration. This is what I used for the foundation. And this is what I'm using for the concealer. Okay? Men will always remember you as how they first saw you. If you get mad at that statement, it's because there's truth behind it. Next question! This is the big one. This is the one you hear all the time and you're like, I never understand what it means. This is the big one. You need to be chased. I know you hate hearing that. I know you hear it all the time. What does that truly mean? And how can I be something? How can I be something when it's not truly me? You can be chased without having to act. And that's when you're attractive. Man can tell if you're all talk. If you're all like, if you're like ignoring him, but you're on Snap and you're posting on his, let's say you're like ignoring his Snapchat, but you're posting on your Snapchat story. You think he's gonna be like, no! Imagine saying he Snapchats, you Snapchat him, and then he literally can look at your name on his phone and choose whether he wants to see your face or not. If you're always accessible, you can never be the chase. You have to understand about men, they're not like women. Men are literally insane. Men will literally keep saying yes, even if they don't like you. They will move in with you, even if they're sick of you. Did you know that? Did you know that about men? You probably did. Some men literally just want you to waste time, and that's disgusting. Another thing you guys have to know about men that lots of women don't understand. You know how they're like, oh, he's using me for my body? Oh, well, he's not using me for my body because we genuinely like to hang out. Some men will use you for your attention, you stupid rat. Do you understand? Let's talk about being unpredictable. Let's talk about actually being chased. Let's talk to be occupied with your own things, okay? Let's say you get with a man, you have absolutely no hobbies, nothing, and all you do, all your whole life revolves around him. He's gonna be bored. What's the next puzzle I can solve? Men think like that. Men, even if they don't admit it, that's what they think. They probably won't even admit it because they don't even know that they think like that. Men are problem solvers. They were like this in the wild, they were like this when they were cavemen, and they're like this right now, sitting in their suits in that big corporation. They want to solve problems. All you want to do is just be with them all the time, and I just need and I can't breathe without.
How dare you?
Really, I understand you're in love, but too bad, so sad. My parents always taught me that my feelings don't matter, and I know that sounds freaking awful, but now it has literally been my biggest lifesaver. But I love him. Too bad. Does he treat you right? No. They taught me to think with my mind. They taught me to think like a man. If you have no hobbies, he's going to look for a woman with hobbies. If you have no interests, he's going to look interested in another woman. You need to be a problem for him to solve, but not in the way where you're like disloyal. I'm not saying be disloyal, be disrespectful, no. But sometimes I'm too busy to answer your phone call, babe. I'm sorry. Sometimes, babe, I'm gonna go out with my girlfriends. We're not doing anything bad, but I just need some time for myself. Sorry, babe, I can't make it today. When's the last time like you were like, babe, I wanna do this with A, B, and C instead of hanging out with you? I know it sounds like awful, and you're probably like, Alyssa, you're so awful. You're not gonna marry your friends, you're gonna marry him. Exactly. You're gonna have the rest of your life to spend with this man. Let him miss you now. Let him crave you now. Let him wait for the day that he wants to marry. Why do you think when it comes to marriage, it's been so postponed? Because we give them everything that they want. The problem's already solved. Why do I need a ring on the finger to solve the problem? I already have the answer. Why do I have to explain my work? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, men do not have to work for women anymore. I'll tell you this, when you are occupied and when you are happy and when you're giggling with your friends and when you least expect it and you're on the highest vibe, when you are on the highest vibration and you're glowing and your hair's beautiful and you're in a cute outfit that's so cute and flowy with all of your girls outside having a good time and you're at the peak of your vibration, that is when a man is gonna walk into your life and want to stay in your life. Because that's the first thing he's gonna see. Do not worry about a man and finding one. Because when you are desperate, you attract desperate, lying men. You're happy and confident and busy and creative and having a good time. That is when you're going to attract a man that loves women like that. To be with a man who loves women like that. Also, this mascara is so good. So the reason why boys don't like you is because you're still looking for boys and because you're not worrying about yourself. So another man can come and worry about yourself too. You guys just have to understand that it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be alone. Once you accept the fact that, and it's okay to be single, and it's okay to work on yourself until somebody comes into your life, you have to be so comfortable with that, that like, if you don't get a man, it won't be the end of the world. Fall in love with yourself. And once you realize that you are able to fall in love with yourself, somebody else will fall in love with you. The only way somebody else will ever love you is if you love yourself. And that only works because you are incapable of love if you do not love yourself. Do you not understand that? Like I said, you are the only person that truly knows who you are. And once you can completely love yourself, you can allow someone else to love you. Okay, and this is the finished look. This is what I look like. Yes. Yes, like a pretty girl is teaching you how to be pretty on the inside and out. Like, you have to take the advice. I know in like 2 years time, this shit's gonna come out and say that it gives cancer. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I love you very much. And that's why I made this video. I care about you very much and I wanna see you happy. And be busy. Toodles!